Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in. It's time for another unboxing video, one of my favourite videos to do. They seem to be quite popular. Now and again I'll save enough items up to do an unboxing video so we can take a look at the kind of things I've been buying lately. Everything I get is pretty much off of eBay. Occasionally I do get things off of charity shops, but I usually do a separate video for those on their own. I've got quite a big one here actually. I'm quite excited about opening this. This is actually a computer in here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all okay. It's Commodore related. Oh no, it's packing peanuts. I hate packing peanuts. That's going to take some clearing up. Ugh. Let's get the first thing out. So we'll give it away. Here we are. And there's the keyboard, so straight away that probably gives it away for some of you. I must say that's in very good condition. There's hardly any yellowing at all. I mean, it's a little bit yellow, but I've seen far worse. It's unusual actually to get the keyboard with the computer these days, because they tend to get sold separately. Let's have a look. And there you go. Oh, he's taken the little levers off of the floppy disk drive. That's a good sign. Let's just pop this here a second while I get rid of this box. Commodore PC-10 Model 2. That must be the levers on in there. Yes, it is. That's good that he did that, because I have had, I think it was a Commodore drive that came once and it packed it really badly, and these have gotten broken off on one of them. I'm sure it was that one, unless it was a PC version. So let's have a look around the back of it. So there's only one card port there been used, which will obviously be a graphics card, RS-232 port and a Centronics port. So your kettle lead input, power on off, model PC-10, 220 volts, 170 watts. It's very clean looking compared to one I bought a while ago. I think it was it's down there somewhere actually. I can't quite see the model number. It's another PC and it's in really bad condition. Got a bit of a ding just there, look. I don't remember that being mentioned in the listing. But it was pretty well packed, so I don't see how that could have happened in transit, but I'll look back at the pictures later on. So to come with its keyboard as well, it's quite unusual. Those on their own could go between sort of 50 and 150 pounds. There's no model number on the back actually. Usually they have a little sticker there. Can't even see where there was one. But apparently the power supply on this is defunct. So the seller was honest on this occasion, actually mentioned that in the listing. But hopefully it's something simple like a reefer cap maybe, you never know. If it even had any in this model. I'll leave that there. Right, let's do another big one. I already took this one out of the box. In fact, one or two of these I've actually already opened just to see what they were. So I was going to group them together into two videos, and I thought, you know what, I'll just do them all in one go. Here we go. Certainly wrapped it well. This is a very nice video recorder from Sony. One of their last ones actually that they made. There we go, finally. There we are. It's a Sony SLV-X9G, part of the QS range here in Europe. I actually already own one of these, but my one sadly is not working. Mechanically it's sound, everything works perfectly, but there's no sound or picture. This one doesn't look like it's had a lot of use actually. Look at the insides of it. The heads are very clean. A very nice machine, that. did a QS Ranger hi-fi separates, so that was designed basically to match that. Right, what have we got next? Getting the last big one out of the way. God, it's going to take some cleaning up in here today. All those packing peanuts. There we go, straight away that case should give that away. And a thing for the early Video 8 camcorders from Sony. In fact, even other brands as well. Something about them. Let's have a look inside. There we go. It's a Sony CCD-V7AF. This is actually a model after the V8. Some of you will be familiar with the V8. This is the V7. And the main differences, what I can remember, with this one here, you can't record to it. You get an RF modulator that plugs in just on the bottom side there. And on the V8AF, it has video in and audio in, and video out and audio out. So you can actually record, because on the V8AF, I did a separate tuner timer unit, which I do actually have one somewhere. A little dock for it basically, so you can actually record television programs straight to this from the tuner itself. And I've got a few V8AFs, or 2 or 3. I think one of them actually, the CCD's fogged up. This was sold to me as untested. It's pretty clean. The lens is nice and clean. As you're looking at the battery door, it's not had a lot of use. I should have brought a power supply down to test it. Might have one over there actually. Might do that towards the end of the video. Yeah, it's a nice machine that. It's no power supply with this one. There's a tape there. That doesn't look like it's been used. It's at the beginning there. So it's possible that's not been used. There's another one there. These look quite newish tapes actually, in very good condition. Yeah, nothing else in here. No cables, no power supply or batteries, which doesn't bother me because I've got quite a few models that take the same battery. Well, actually, I think there's a load of instructions on it now I think about it. Yeah, there is. Let's see what year it's got on it. I think it's 86. Yeah, 1986. V7AFE. It's always nice to get the instruction manual. Let's see your manuals for the RF adapter and the battery charger. Case is in good condition. Back in the days when they used to sell the case separately. Well, obviously they still do, don't they? But you think that it would have come in the case, but it didn't. Right, time for some small ones now. I've already opened this one. Let's see what's in here. Oh, an Olympus. So we've got an Olympus C2000 Zoom Cam Media. I think what attracted to me this one was the fact that it had the box and all the accessories. Let's have a look and see what's in here. So that's the camera itself, we'll look at it in a second. So we've got composite video lead, serial lead for transferring the pictures, telephone cable, I don't know why I would do that in there, obviously thought it went with it. Well, it's actually got the original charger with it, wow, and the batteries. I bet they won't hold a charge anymore. It's good that they've provided that actually, because the early digital cameras were notorious for battery life. Didn't last long at all. Olympus Cam Media Adobe Photo Deluxe. Oh, this is a CD-ROM. Mind you, I prefer floppies actually. It's a bit more nostalgic, isn't it? For Windows 95, 98 NT and all power Macintosh computers. No year on there. Let's see what else is there. Nice big thick manual, but yes, in 3 different languages. Spanish, French and English. Some more discs. Oh, there's a little remote control for it. I forgot about that. Now I think about it, I remember seeing that. Adobe Photo Deluxe again. Must be the same disc. Oh, I see. Just as Cam Media software is on there. That'll be the driver disc, no doubt, and that's the actual Photo Deluxe. And some more instruction manuals. Mains lead. Let's have a look at the camera quickly. Can't remember if they said it was working or not now. Well, it's a big camera. But the early ones were quite large, weren't they? They were almost like 35mm cameras, some of them. Oh, I see it just pops out. There is a little bit of, I don't know if the camera will pick that up. A little bit of rust there on those two screws. Can't see any corrosion on the battery terminals there. There is a bit of liquid there. Oh no, there is a little bit, just a tiny bit. Yes, I think those batteries that were in that charger might have been left in, unfortunately. Let's see if there's a card in there. Oh, there's some connections on the side. Got a regular DC port there, video out, and that must be the serial output. Oh, there is a card in there. There we go. Wow, look at that. Wafer thin, as thin as a bank card. 64 megabytes. That would have cost a lot of money back in the day. Probably looking at 80 quid for the card or more. Don't have any batteries to hand to test that out. Let's see if there's anything in the front pocket. No, it's empty. What have we got here? Oh, it's a MAVICA. Do you have a soft spot for the MAVICAs? In fact, I think the next few of these might be MAVICAs. Got here then the MVC FT73. There was 18 models of the Mavica in the range altogether. I think I've got 10 or 11 of them now. Started trying to collect the rest of them that I don't have. So it's quite hard trying to find them in working order. A lot of them are just, it always says untested. Oh, there's actually a battery in this one. I have actually charged a battery today to test these out, see if any of them work. Got a mains lead in there, the charger, NGI Photo Suite. I like it when they come with all the original leaflets and everything, because you get to see things from the past. What year does this one say? Well, it's 1999 on that one. So it's one of the slightly later ones. I started making these, I think it was 96, 97. Let's have a look at the camera. Sometimes they have a disc in them already when you buy them second hand. There we go. Up to 2,000 shots or 2.5 hours battery life. That's with the flash off, using an optional MP550. 10 times optical zoom, 3.5 inch floppy drive obviously, because that's what the Mavicas primarily used. And it looks like there is a disc in there. Oh, that's a nice colour. Dago green or yellow. Right, let's pop my battery in it. Let's put this one actually that it came with. You never know, they might have tried to test it before it came. I can't remember what they said about this one actually. That's dead. Let's try my battery quickly. See if it actually works. Screen's lit up. I do love the sound on the Mavicas. They're so clunky, and there is a photograph in there already. Someone's plant. Let's try taking a picture. Let's put it back into camera mode if there's any room on the disc. Oh, it says I've got 2 shots left. Don't know if that's picking it up. Let's try taking a picture. It's probably going to get blinded now by the flash. Actually, it says recording. Let's see if that played back. Yeah, it works. Amazing. Surprised the flash didn't go off actually. That's charging up now. Sometimes the flash capacitor inside, you get an error code because it's just not taking a charge anymore. But after a few cycles, sometimes it can recover itself. Love these cameras. So that one's working. It's in very good condition. Right. I think we're about done. Got three more little ones. I think it's all camera related, pretty sure it is. I know it is. I've gone through that phase of buying digital cameras again because they're small. Just to quench my thirst for buying something, because at the moment I'm running out of space. Need to get rid of some bits, make some videos about them and then pass them on to other people. Another MAVICAS. And the fun thing about this one is it will take a memory stick as well using the optional floppy disk adapter. Which I do have one of those actually, and I forgot to bring it over. Let's see if there's any discs in this one. No disc in this one. It feels like it might have a battery in it. It has, it's quite heavy. Let's see if it will come on. No. I think I remember now, a couple of these did say untested. Another battery, MPF330. Let's see if it comes on. Yeah, and we're presented with a date from the year 2000, which is usually a good indicator when it came out. Let's quickly put a year in. Mind you, it's not going to remember, is it? Because it's not going to have enough time to charge the internal clock battery. Let's put the year in. No disc. We've got an image, we have. It's a good thing about the MAVICAS actually, they never seem to suffer with that CCD plague we had all those years ago. So many digital cameras that don't work because of the CCD problem. You just end up with a blank screen or a distorted image on the screen. Got quite a lot of cameras that are like that actually. Wrong way around. Right. Let's access the disc. It's showing I've got 3 shots left on this one. It must be the way it's set up. Let's try taking another picture this way this time. Not that you can hear it recording. Right, let's go to play. Yeah, and there we go. Let's go to the last picture I took. That's the first one I did with the other camera. Amazing, another one that's working. Get that disc out. I think there's one more MAVICAS to test. Will they all work? There's it in here. This is one that I opened. I think I already own this one. Yes, I do. I bought this by mistake. I just started inventorying all my bios and my digital cameras because I've started to buy duplicates of things and I forget what I've got. And this is one of the ones I already own, but I don't have it in the box, I don't think, or do I? I might do actually. Now this one's the bits in there as well. Case. Anything goodies extra in there? No. This is with lots of instructions in here, which is probably an indicator it came from a school or a business, because we probably had more than one. So a lot of schools and businesses bought these. They're just so easy to use, they were foolproof. Some software there, MGI Photo Suite 8.1 and Video Wave. I'll have to do a video on that one day actually, the old software. That says 2001 on the manual. That's a year after that other one. Yeah, it's another duplicate instruction manual. So I'll look at the camera and test it out quickly. feels heavy, like it's got the battery in it. And there is a disc in it as well. Let's see if it comes on. No. That's got a 550 battery in it. No, which one did I? It must be that one there. So that'll last a lot longer than 550 if it works. There we go, it's come on. Amazing. This one says it's got 17 shots left, so it must be set in low quality. Although you would think it would default back to factory settings, wouldn't you? Let's do a picture of over there. There we go, let's play it back. And that one works as well, amazing. I've been very lucky there. Picture effects, 10 times optical zoom, program AE. Interesting with the MAVICAS, you can actually copy in them as well. So it will actually take a picture off of the disc, put it into an internal buffer, let you swap the disc out, and put the disc back in again and make duplicates of pictures. So if you haven't got a computer, it's ideal. Right, I think there's one left. Is there one left? Oh, there it is. This is the one again that I've already had a quick look inside. So another thing, I've got a habit of collecting the U range. I do like the U range of cameras, although sadly, again, these suffered with the CCD plague of the early 2000s. It's quite hard to find one these days. It's actually working. I've got this camera already actually, but I don't have one in the box. I just fancied having one in the box. Let's have a look at it. Lovely little cameras. But you've got to remember, before mobile phones were good enough to take decent quality pictures, you would have a little camera like this instead. Still got the little swing tag on it. But again, this one doesn't work. The seller said that when you take a photograph with it, you just get a blank image on the screen, which is a shame. It will play back okay, so you can use it as a USB flash drive card reader, but it won't actually record an image, unfortunately. It's not got the charger in there. Let's see what's in the book. That's the waterproof version there. I've got 2 or 3 of those that don't work. All the memory cards, all the different card readers in different formats, different formats. Got one with a mouse. I've got that one actually. Got that card reader. I've got that floppy disk adapter as well. No prices. The old printers there, look, and showing the old bios and the old TVs. Well, there you go, the end of another video. Quite a few different things here to look at over the coming months. That Commodore computer is going to be an interesting one to work on. Fingers crossed the power supply hasn't damaged any other components inside if it blew while it was running. Couldn't find the power supply to that camera. I'm sure I've got one down here somewhere. I'll have to dig that out and I'll probably do a separate video on that. And I've got some digital cameras here to play with. I'm glad that the MAVICAS will work okay. I'll do a separate video on the Olympus there. Just noticed actually, on the side of the box under the price ticket, £1,049.95. Wow, that's certainly a lot of money, wasn't it? But that sounds about right actually for a camera of that age in that time period. Well, I guess that just about brings us to the end of another video. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll be seeing you. And if you did enjoy watching this video, you may want to take a look at some of my other videos on similar themes. I'm always buying something on eBay, some old piece of technology, and trying to repair it. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.